Hey man, shout out to the community. It's the Black Horseman here. I want to try to quickly go through these topics that's on my mind. It's the weekend. Hopefully everybody enjoys themselves. We got some good fights this weekend. Firstly, I want to go into the Virgil Ortiz situation. This is the third time this guy was scheduled to face Imanis Stanionis, and they had to cancel because his weight cut, his rhabdo, his uh, he fainted. He's got some issues with making 147, and every time he gets close to the weigh-in, at least as of lately, he has fainted or got sick and had to be rushed to the hospital, things of that nature. And he's costing a lot of people's time and money. The Zone, Golden Boy, the boxing fans, Iamana Stanionis. I mean, it's like how. I'm sure he was waiting to or looking forward to putting himself in a better position so that he can move forward with his career in the welterweight division. But his career has been kind of in neutral or in a standstill because of this situation with Ortiz. And it's time for people to move on from Ortiz, I believe. Tremendous fighter, but this guy cannot. He's not healthy at 147. We realize that. He's not able to sustain his health at 147, and there's no guarantee that if you schedule another fight with Virgil Ortiz at welterweight, that he's going to be able to make it to the fight and perform at 100%. There's no guarantee of that. So um, I wish Virgil Ortiz nothing but the best. Also, I'm here at this little duck pond because we might have a new duck that has shown up, to the pond, to the boxing pond. And Shakur's name has been coming up. But I mean, it's a very it's a delicate situation when you analyzing Shakur and Devin. The energy is not the same. I know it's the boxing fans. It depends on who it is, who the A side is. If the A side is somebody that a lot of the people like, then they say, "Hey man, you got to take what they give you. Do what you got to do. Dare to be great. You know, humble yourself." But if it's an A side person that they don't like, then they saying that, "Oh man, Devin Haney really don't want the fight. It's a low ball offer, and so sometimes boxing fans are they pick and choose who they want to apply flame to when it pertains to A side, and now that Devin is A side, people got a problem with it, you know. But it's crazy, man. People didn't want to give him credit when he accepted B side and he dared to be great and he went to Australia and beat Cambosis twice. People didn't want to give him credit for that, And now that he's A side, he's got all the belts. They don't want to give him credit for, being in the position that he's at, earning the position that he's at. So Shakur Stevenson, the strange thing about it is I don't. What's up, Iron Kong? Shout out to Iron Kong in here and Seen and Unseen, man. What's going on, bro? Shout out to y'all, man, up in here. But it's strange because they was at that little party or whatever it was, and he sends a message or bottles to Devin Haney's table talking about signing a contract. Well, what contract was you sending, Shakur? Or was that cap? And that's been my thing with Shakur Stevenson is that lately, I don't know if this guy is a real dude or he just caps and just says a lot of things for social media, for clout. So that's my thing with Shakur Stevenson, man. I don't know about this guy. It's like, do you really want to be great, man? And I seen an interview in the past where, well, not too long ago, earlier this year, where they asked him which fight would you prefer more, to fight Devin Haney for all the belts or fight Tank? And he couldn't really give a good answer, man. He couldn't give an answer, really. He just says, I don't, I can't really decide. Both is important, but I can't say that he wouldn't. He said he couldn't say that he wouldn't take the fight with Tank, if that fight presented itself. So I honestly feel like Shakur cares more about clout than he does becoming undisputed, to me. you know, and cares more about how trying to control the narrative and making himself look a certain way for the fans. And I'm not liking that, man. I'm not liking it. You know, I think that Shakur Stevenson, um, work out the business, that you need to work out with Devin Haney. The fight get made, that'd be great, But I stated in the previous video, man, the opportunity is not gonna always be here. You know, it's not gonna be here where it's like, how many people get an opportunity at all the belts, man? Not a lot of people. And if Devin Haney go up and vacate all them belts, man, you may not ever get a chance at Undisputed again. So, um, you know, right, seen and unseen, signed a contract that's not there. So it's like, what the hell was Shakur talking about? Signed a contract. So I would love to see everybody, people that's on Shakur Stevenson's side and his team, present something. What contract did y'all send to Devin Haney, or was that cap? You know, but there was an offer presented to you from Devin Haney. So how about that contract? And then when that offer is presented, now you're on Twitter talking about, oh, come on, this, that, and the third, whoop de whoop. And somebody said a bunch of excuses. So it's like the energy wasn't kept the same, But anyway, it just depends on how bad does Shakur want it? How bad does Shakur want to become undisputed? You know, um, if you feel like Devin Haney is little bro, humble yourself, beat this man, and then you have all the shots. You'll be able to call all the shots after that. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm just out here to see if Shakur is up here, man. Like, is Shakur the new duck at the pond, or is they gonna get it together, man? Shout out to 1-2 Kid up in here and Charles D. What's happening? Shout out to y'all, man. So that's my thoughts on the boxing tip. And then, man, it's something that some news over the last few days came across my path, man. I've been wanting to speak on it. It's not a boxing related, but I want to speak on it because there was a tragic situation that occurred. I don't know if some of you guys heard about it, but there was an argument between a black woman and a black man. I think they were at a restaurant. I can't tell you what location, where at. I think it was Chicago or something. I'm not really sure, but um, a man and a woman gets in an argument in a restaurant. Um, the woman was saying some things. The guy was saying some things. The guy got visibly upset. He got so upset to the point where he threatened to do something to the woman. And next thing you know, he starts swinging on her. He beats up the woman really, really bad. It's a graphic video. And then I guess while she was arguing with the guy, she messaged her son, who I guess they say was in the car, 14 years old. And he had a gun. He walks into the restaurant, sees the guy, shoots him, shoots him dead. And that's the end of that. You know, that man lost his life. The woman, her son took a life. Initially, they were charged with first-degree murder. And after, I think they say a week, the charges were dropped. And I want to say that it's a horrible situation, and it's been a deadly war going on between men and women. And a lot of people don't speak on it. But one thing that we got to understand is that if we're different, men and women are made differently. And this is what I want to say that's really, really different. I tell my wife this all the time. Um, the biggest difference that I notice is that, like, women, they can argue. They can get into a debate. They can get into an argument. And they can go off on each other, cuss each other out. Bitch, you a bitch. Don't call me no bitch. Bitch, I will fuck you up, bitch. Woo, 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 woo. They can argue, right? And they can be cool the next day and get along and say, bitch, I'm so sorry. That was my fault. I love you, girl. Not men. Not men. When men get into it, niggas can get killed. And this is what women got to understand. Men kill each other. You know what I mean? Like, because one thing about men, we don't even like to get emotional. Real men don't even like to get emotional, get into a whole lot of war of words. A lot of them really want to just handle their business and don't want to be fucked with. And that's the challenge of men is learning how to control themselves when they don't want to be fucked with. And it was clear as day that the guy did not want to be messed with. And there's some women that don't give a fuck. There's some women that don't give a fuck how mad you are. They'll still keep popping off at the mouth. And women are great at that, triggering you with their words. And some men are not good at keeping their composure when that's taking place, or not good at walking away when they need to. You know, so I'm just speaking on this to bring awareness to that. Um, you know, we have to do better. In relationships, you got to do better just with dealing with the opposite sex, people that you don't know. If you out in public, you gotta guard yourself and prepare yourself mentally and emotionally for whatever. Okay, because there's some people out here that they ain't got shit going on, and they really out here to try to fuck your day up, or try to push you into doing something that you don't want to do. Here was that dude was there to get something to eat. They both was there to get something to eat, and now that little boy, 14-year-old boy, life has changed forever. He took a man's life. He got to live with that. That woman might be happy that her son defended her, but guess what? You got your son involved in a situation. He took a man's life, and you don't know what type of post-traumatic stress he gonna have to deal with. And a lot of times, just out of emotion, people do things, and they allow their ego to get the best of them, and not thinking about the repercussions that follow that. The consequences of those actions. You know, so I mean, a lot of these wars are not worth it. I just want to say that. A lot of these wars are not worth it for the men. If you out and about, and you get into it, and some chick popping off the mouth, man, hey, do your best, man, and don't even entertain that, man. Not every battle is worth fighting. You see what I'm saying? Like, especially with the opposite sex, man. Like, don't even give them the type of energy, time of day. Especially if you got kids at home, a wife you got to try to get back to, lady you try to get back to or whatnot. Don't waste your energy and time on somebody else you don't even know. And for the women, don't pop off at the mouth at men you don't know. Okay? Because some men got, issues, emotional problems. That man got what he got. I'm not here to take up for that dude. He shouldn't have put his hands on that woman, and now he out of here. So that's done with. But just going forward, women gotta realize, like, maybe you talk that way to your guy at the house, or to your kid, your sons at the house or something. But don't ever get in front of no grown ass man who you don't know and think that you're gonna be able to just get away with just saying whatever, because he might not just let you make it. You might catch about 8 or 9 to the face before the police can get there, before you got to get somebody else to help you. You know what I mean? And it's just not good either way. So I thought I'd just add that, to this discussion today. Let's be smart, man. Let's be smart. A lot of people got ego problems. A lot of people ain't, can't just, when they leave the house, get to your destination, get what you need to get, and get your ass back home. A lot of people can't just do that. They looking for drama. They looking for issues. So, like I say, when y'all go out, man, y'all gotta mentally prepare yourselves, mentally and emotionally, for shit. Because some people out here trying to just, ruin somebody's day or ruin somebody's life, man, for nothing. So, yeah, man, that's really what I wanted to get off my chest today and discuss that, man. It's not worth it. Seen and Unseen said Chicago State going up like that daily. I live in Indiana and work in Chicago, and it ain't been a day I ain't seen heated arguments from men, to women to kids to adults and others. I move around, and he said got to do better as a people. So yeah, man, that's what I want to do. I just want to encourage y'all, man. A lot of us, we watch a very competitive, aggressive sport, and some of these individuals are in the right place, in the right field for the type of mental state that they're in. A lot of them, hey, they just really aggressive, and they need to be in a sport like boxing, or they need to be in a sport like football or something like that, and that's why a lot of these individuals, when they get out of these sports, They don't know how to treat their women. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to turn that switch off. You know what I mean? And these individuals be needing help. So that's why I say you just gotta be smart. Like a lot of these women, you don't even know if he was an ex-football player, somebody who was locked up. You don't know what the fuck he dealing with. You know what I mean? And it could have been a situation where her son could have came in there. He may have attempted to try to shoot the dude. What if he missed and then got his ass whooped to death? And then now you got beat up and your son got beat up, and it's damage, permanent damage. Emotional, physical damage. So a lot of times people be don't think they just go places and be feeling some type of way, be feeling themselves, and shit can go left, and you don't know what the fuck somebody capable of doing. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. For the ones that's catching the playback, y'all give me y'all thoughts on this discussion today, man. Give me y'all thoughts. Shakur Stevenson, is he the new duck at the pond? Is he the new duck at the pond? I ain't giving him the duck stamp yet. I'm just observing. I'm from a distance. I am observing to see what this guy is gonna do. Is he the real deal, or is he cap? Does he care about being a world champion, undisputed champion, or do you want the undisputed clout? You just want the clout. Do you want to just look like you that guy? You want to look like you the boogeyman? So yeah, man, that's all I got for this one, man. I am the Black Horseman. Hopefully you guys enjoy the weekend, enjoy the fights. As for Virgil Ortiz, man, go to 154, man. You wasting money, you wasting time, you wasting the network's time, money. It's to a point where like enough is enough, man. Go to 154, do the best you can do there. I don't think you become a world champion there. You didn't even become a world champion at 147. Health over wealth promotions, man. Maybe you need to retire. You retire undefeated, no belts. But hey, man, your health is more important. So there's too many people that's been trying to look forward to this guy's return, and he fainting outside the ring and not inside the ring. You know what I mean? So it's not a good look. Not a good look. Y'all enjoy y'all day, man. Peace out.